Can you do a full body weight squat like this? And if so, can you also hang out here for a while comfortably? If not, then this video is for you. Achieving a comfortable, full range of motion body weight squat is a goal that should be on truly everyone's list. In your daily life, it will help you reduce back pain, be more comfortable sitting in painful chairs, and even improve your gut health. In the gym, it will help you squat heavier, get injured less, and train a larger range of motion in your lower body exercises. And I'm going to show you in detail how to get these benefits and improve your squat mobility. So you may be wondering, exactly how does squatting low lead to all the benefits I mentioned? Well, let's talk about back pain. Your spine is constantly under stress, supporting all your weight and every movement you make. Sitting in a chair all day, like many of us do, forces the spine to still bear a ton of weight while allowing your stabilizing muscles, particularly your core and your hips, to shut off and weaken over time. Even standing for long periods of time can lead to back pain because it doesn't challenge your core or your hips. When you squat low, your hips and your core are holding you up, taking the weight off your back and strengthening those supporting muscles. Squatting throughout your day, especially while doing things like working or waiting in line where you would normally be sitting or standing, can reverse this process that causes back pain. Being able to squat low also means you don't have to bend over and further strain your back every time you need to do something low to the ground, like picking up items or cleaning on the floor. Squat mobility can also help you be more comfortable when you do have to sit. You can put your foot up on the chair like this to take some weight off your spine, or you could even do a full-on squat on the chair to give your spine a total break. Squatting can even improve your digestive health by increasing the pressure in your abdomen to help things down there move along a lot more smoothly. A deep squat is also the natural position our bodies are designed to eliminate waste in, so it will help your trips to answer nature's call be a lot quicker and easier. If you squat in the gym, doing deep squats will help your glutes and core grow in size and strength by challenging them through a larger range of motion. This will help you to lift heavier weights. Your risk of injury will also be decreased because joints that are overall more mobile are much less likely to exhibit asymmetries and limit movement in non-functional ways that can lead to problems. So now that we all know why the ability to squat ass to grass is like the most useful thing ever, how do we get there or keep training this important skill? The answer is with stretching. But hold on, you're probably like, I don't got time for that. I got my normal workout, I got a job, I got stuff to do. I'm busy. Hey, don't worry. These stretches are so easy to do in like under 5 minutes a day. You can do them on your break at work, while watching TV, or even before bed like I do. You don't even need to do all the stretches I'm going to suggest to you today. Pick one or two you like best and do them once a day, 3 to 6 days a week. You will get the fastest progress by stretching every day or as many days a week as possible, but you can absolutely make progress with as little as 3 to 4 days a week. When you stretch, aim to do 2 to 3 sets of each stretch and hold each one for 30 seconds or as long as you feel comfortable.
It's dinner time on Friday night and I've been good all week. My body's ready, I'm getting it something.
With all that being said, these are my favorite stretches I use on a daily and weekly basis to get a better squat. This first stretch is fairly obvious, and that's because it's pretty much just a deep squat. In yoga, this is called Malasana. To enter this pose, place your feet however you feel comfortable. I like to put mine a little bit outside my shoulders, but make sure your toes are slightly turned out. Then just sink your hips down as straight down as possible and focus on pushing your pelvis forward and lifting your chest open up to the sky. Try to keep your weight evenly distributed on your feet and don't go up on your toes. When you get to your lowest point, hang out there, breathe, and place your hands wherever they feel comfortable. I like to use my elbows to just pry my knees open a little bit. To exit the pose, use your butt and your quads to lift you up the way you came. Now, depending on your mobility, this exercise might not be very accessible to you right now, so if you're struggling, don't worry. Just focus on some of the other exercises that I'm going to show you today to help get you closer to Malasana. This next stretch is called a Cossack squat. This is kind of like half a Malasana, and you should find it a little bit more accessible. To start, stand with your feet wider than your shoulders and your toes again slightly turned out, but keep all of your weight over one foot. Lower down the same way you did in Malasana, but this time bend only one leg. Lean over the leg that you're bending and try not to support any weight with this foot. You can also easily get into the stretch from the ground by bending one leg up next to you and then using your hands to support you getting your weight over this foot. In this stretch, you can keep your hands on the ground to support you or lift them up like in Malasana for a little extra challenge. You can also either challenge your supporting ankle by reaching over to the side, or you can challenge your hip by reaching all the way forward. To exit the pose, just stand up the way you came. You can also exit with more support by, again, just using your hands to help you get out of that stretch.
Good to eat. Don't want Italian, Indian, Portuguese, or Greek. I have something tastier in mind. I hopped the bus and now I'm rushing down to Chinatown.
The next stretch is a deep lunge. Start with your weight on one foot and place the other foot behind you. Not directly behind your supporting foot, but in line with your hip. Then just bend that front knee as far down as you can, pushing forward over that supporting ankle and pushing your hips forward. You can place your hands wherever it feels comfortable, like on your hips, on your knee, or on the ground for some extra support. To exit, just stand right back up. This final stretch is called Happy Baby Pose in yoga. Just lay on your back and reach up to grab both your feet. I suggest you grab onto your toes like this so you can stretch your foot and ankle as well. But you can grab wherever it feels comfortable on your foot, ankle, or leg. Wherever you're grabbing, slowly pull your knees down toward the floor and hold there. Try to keep your back, including your pelvis, as flat on the ground as possible. If you want a more detailed breakdown on the science of stretching and how to make the most efficient mobility gains no matter what your goals are, check out my complete guide to stretching linked right here. Now that you've got all these stretches in your back pocket, you can be dropping it low every day, all day in no time.
May the gains be with you, my dudes. And remember, you're pretty cool. See ya.
Baby, but you ever lived until you go. I know that it might sound crazy, but my favorite place on earth is dim sum paradise. And you can live a long life, baby, but you